Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force Resurrection of the Dark Dragon on the Game Boy Advance. Lots of changes as far as items go. Hanzo's cursed! Oh no! My Super Ninja level 1 is cursed. I gave him one item that you can buy here, and you can only buy one of them here, right now in this section of the game. Holy Ring protects against curses and allows normal use of cursed weapons. So, anything, if you're cursed, it basically, it's the Chaos Rings in Shining Force 3. It nullifies curses. So, if you're cursed, you don't have the cursed effect, you can still use the items that are equipped. So, I equipped the Evil Ring, which increases his attack by 8. I used the Power Potion on him, that gave him 1 more attack, brought his attack up to 9. So, he's back up where he was attack-wise before we promoted him. His defense and speed are still a little lacking, but he's now kind of a powerhouse. Everyone has the 20% charm rings, except for my casters. I put some of the regular ones on them. Prayer rings, anyone that had one now has 2, because they're now ridiculously resistant to magic, and most of my fighters have a 5% increase in speed. One thing that you can do that is a good strategy is if you're already cursed, you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound, you might as well go ahead and put a bunch of cursed items on him. I could put the black ring on him as well, which increases your attack by 6, I think, and gives you access to fire 2. But I'd rather have 20% magic resistance on him because he is going to be a fast mover. I do want to have a little bit of magic resistance on him. He's not that strong magic-wise. Not strong enough. And you can see magic resistance for someone who has access to spells. He only has a 20% magic resistance, and that's from his ring. And then you can see the rest of his defense curves. It has no idea what his magic resistance curve would be like. So, everyone else has a pretty set, like, I wish I used him more based off his stat curves. You can see that he curves very, very fast and then starts to taper off. And then people like Max, you can see what his, that's what those little grids are for, and I haven't really used them. Most people that have a mystery for magic resistance or MP means they're not going to get any. Or if they do, it's going to be so low that it's not, like, any character that doesn't have access to a spell natively will not get MP. So more than likely they're not going to get a magic resistance either. So that's what you can just assume with Hanzo. Even though he gains magic, he won't get anything from that. So with that, there's pretty much nothing in this town to look for in terms of treasure chests. So what we want to do is we want to go north into the castle, and we speak to Mahado, Sage of Runefaust. I love how everyone's heard that we've lost. Yeah. Darksol is in total control. Yeah, we're doomed. And I love how Princess Narsha. He's been possessed. He has turned Remladu into a soulless monster. Alright, time to kill him. Time to kill him. That's really it. Don't worry about me, Max, even though you can't speak. Castle of the Ancients. He may have already begun the ritual. He's already begun the ritual. We know that. Yeah, you're going to be going into battle because you can cast attack. Yeah, it will be. Alright, let's look around the castle, make sure there's not an armory that I can pillage. I doubt there is. There never is. And we're going up, so most people don't keep their weapons on the top of the castle. I think I will be an innovator in that field and keep all of my weapons on the top of the castle. I want to... For being a castle, this is pretty pathetic. You guys don't have anything cool for me to steal. I'm kinda disappointed in the fact that we're pretty much at endgame and you guys have nothing to pillage. Like, nothing. Look at this, there's nothing over here. Nothing. It's so sad. Alright, so now that we've talked to Mahado, go down here, and the guards that were blocking the gate are now no longer blocking the gate, and we can leave. And runefaust Castle. Oh, we don't want your pity. I'm gonna stab this glowing sword in your face. You and I and Kane are almost like old friends. So he basically froze himself as well. I was sleeping alongside you. Oh, you're just a dick. Once the battle ended, you have no... Well, I can rebuild my new hometown. Oh, he's pulling a Vader! He's pulling a Vader! Join me on the dark soul, dark side. I and I alone. So you can control Dark Dragon. Oh, you think this? Cast away the Chaos Breaker. Stab him. Get close to him and stab him. How will they know nothing of pain if... Yeah. But you're dead. What? Is that Kane? Holy sh... Kane was helping us from beyond the grave. That's kinda badass. Kane helping us from beyond the grave. And we have hit, since we're now in the last chapter, there are no more clear bonuses. There are none. That's it. We're done. So, out of all of them, I missed 2 clear bonuses. So, and this fight, we get to fight Ramlado! Yeah, she's betrayed us. Well, she's betrayed you. Wow, that's a bit rough. He carries a mace, she carries a mace. It seems to be a common weapon in runefaust. Turn 1. Let's see what are we going against. Multiple chimeras. Multiple blue dragons. Multiple horsemen. Multiple Cerberus. A high priest. Skull forces, another high priest. And treasure chests. We're gonna go after the treasure chests. I want treasure. And since we don't have any turn bonus, I don't care how long this takes. I've been beating everything kind of quickly. I don't care at this point. We're gonna kill things, we're gonna get XP, we're gonna get some items. That's what we're gonna do. And we're not gonna just rush into a sea of enemies, because this is a very wide open battlefield. We could get surrounded and flanked way too easily for my taste. And we can see that Hanzo has a new map sprite. Even if he doesn't get a new portrait. Musashi gets a new map sprite too. I don't think he gets a new portrait though. He might, I don't remember. But I do want what's in those 2 treasure chests. You always want what's in the treasure chests. So we're gonna get them. The Atlas. And that is the best axe in the game, and that is going to go to you. Atlas used by the legendary warrior Atlas casts level 2 blaze spell for the advanced. It's gonna go to Luke. Open the chest. The Miracle Mace. And if you could not guess, that is going to go to Narsha. We also have a new weapon on Hans, the Buster Shot. One of the best weapons in Shining Force 2. Let's see. We're going to remove that. And we're going to equip the Atlas. Also in Shining Force 2, the Atlas Axe. Taking his attack up to 70. He is now considerably beastly. And I really kind of want those... Yeah, I knew you. Yeah, come on down. 21 points of damage from that. See, that's why I didn't want to just rush into this. There's a very good possibility I'm going to be spending a lot of time power leveling this fight. I really didn't want to power level, especially in the last chapter. I talked about not doing it specifically, but I need to. There's a lot of stuff I need to do, and I can't do damage to half these things with my casters. This is just sad. So I said I wasn't going to do it, but I've got to. I have to power level. I'll try to get everyone within the same level range the best that I can. I will show off this fight. And Chimera, of course, quickly dodged, considering I don't get to see how much damage he gets to do now. So I'm also going to be buying a lot of Angel Wings. Is what I'm going to get to do. Since I can't cast Egress because Max is mute. Oh well. So yeah, this fight's going to be pretty much just kind of bleh, and I'll power level as I see fit. It's got to happen. I've got to do it. Because these last couple of fights, this last chapter is just an insane difficulty curve. This section of fights is just, oh, you wanted to progress the game? Haha, to hell with your ideas. Alright, we're gonna give you the Miracle Mace. And it casts Bolt level 4. So she's now considerably more useful. $28 points of damage, that's respectable. Yeah, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time leveling. I didn't want to, but And it's all the fights leading up to the last fight. From what I can see of the last fight, it's just sad. It's not a difficult fight. It's kind of pathetic in its own right. So, yeah, that's really, really disappointing. Especially since I really wanted to use Tao, and I can't because she only has one offensive spell. So, that's just disappointing. Anything with any amount of fire capability is just completely resistant to fire. I mean, I could use Bolt. I don't want to break the ring, though. I don't think I can break a cursed ring. I might be able to. We'll see. I mean, if it does take damage. Well, it didn't that time, so that was well worth it. And Musashi, because he desperately needs to level up. And one more level and he will promote. So yeah, I've got to do a lot of power leveling just to get them back up to the level that they need to be. Let's see. I can't cast Boost 2. Yeah, we'll do that. The attack spell, so useful. I really just wish she had more MP. But we'll take care of that. We will be taking care of that. By power leveling. I can't tell you how much I didn't want to do that. It just pisses me off. Because I've got a very destructive force in terms of, you know, Xylo, Max, Hans, and May. So, actually, you know what? I may not power level. I may just say to hell with it. I may just try to go through these fights. I mean, there's no sense in... I'm almost done with this game. I can just barrel through it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Simply because I don't want to take the time to power level. It's sad, but I don't. I don't think that I should have to power level that much to progress in a game. This isn't an MMO, this is not a time sink. There should be no reason for that level of grinding in a technical game. Now, if this were like Final Fantasy Tactics and I was grinding to unlock something that I did not have beforehand, that is one thing, but sadly that's not how it is in this game. I'd be power leveling to regain the amount of strength I lost due to the difficulty curve. Alright, yeah, I'll continue having my people bunched up. They don't have any AoEs, they just have ranged attacks. I just say, come on over, we'll have a wild time. And see, normal attacks don't really do anything, it's just those special AoE, or ranged attacks that they seem to have that cause problems. You know what? Yeah, I was about to say, at least this has a chance of affecting. So, yeah, I'm not gonna power level. I can't stand that. I can't stand that thought. Alright. Kill him! Damn it, Hanzo, why did you become so... Oh, no. Well, wait. I think, yeah. There's a ring that gives you 100% attack rate. I think that might have been... I thought for a second that might have been what I missed as a bonus. It might be. I was thinking the sniper was a weapon. Actually, the sniper is a weapon. So, I just don't know why Hanzo can't seem to hit a damn thing now that I've promoted him. That's just frustrating. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Because there's not too much else I can do other than wade into a giant sea of monsters. So, I'll see you guys in the next installment. Till then, later, everyone.